what's going on? What's going on, peoples? Uh, Today, man, we got a special one today. Salute to everybody that's gonna come through and stuff like that. I know we haven't did a show in a while. Appreciate my brothers for coming through. We got Derek Gaines in the house. We got my brother Stay Ready in the house. So the three-headed monster is back in effect. Today we're going to be talking about TV series that you're currently watching right now. So this going to be a good one. I know we haven't did our top fives in a minute. Derek Gaines, how you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good, brother. You know, I had one of those again weeks, and then when you told me you're gonna do a show, you want us to do a show, I perked up, man, because you know I look forward to this. I want to say hi to Stay Ready, Mac. Even though I have your number, bro, I was just thinking about you and hoping everything was okay. And I apologize for not calling you, man, but it's good to hear your voice.
Oh
Yes,
man,
sir.
I was just in school. I've been grinding with the school, and it's really took over a lot of my time. When I tell you a lot of my
Yes, sir.
time, a lot. That's where
Yes,
I'm
sir.
at up there.
Yes, sir. Good to have y'all back, man. The three-headed monster is back, y'all. You know what I mean? As y'all can see in the image in the background. We back. Um,
So, that's
salute.
supposed to be us. I gotta, I gotta, I gotta go to the dentist.
Oh man. Let me get this chat real quick. Of course, I'm the guy Achaveli on
On the
X.
face chairman, so my alias Machiavelli.
Salute to Kufa. Good to see you, champ. Salute to Humble. Salute to my brother Joe Townsend in the building. And salute to Pooh Man. Been a while, Pooh Man. Good to see you, champ. Yes, sir. Um, yeah, man. So let's get it started. Let's get it started with the television series. Mac, you want to go first?
No, not yet, not yet. I'm gonna go
Okay,
second.
okay. Games, if you don't
Trying to get
mind.
myself together. I'm finna go. I'm finna switch to my laptop.
Okay. Go ahead. Go. I sent it to your email too.
Yeah.
All right. Games, if you don't mind, man, you got a pretty solid list. I gotta keep it real. I like your
Well,
list.
I'm gonna start with the one that gave you problems.
Oh yeah, yo, you know what's crazy? My brother watches that show. My older brother watches that show. He's like,
I
what?
kept saying it's right after Game of Thrones. Don't you see?
Yo, all right. So with Gage is till before Gage go, this was funny. Because I kept saying the games. I said, yo, brother, you only got 4 on your list. I thought he was telling me to change something. You know what I mean? Because that's why normally I want you to like shift it so that it's down in a row so that I know what the shows is. But y'all kind of wrote it just straight. So Games was telling me that is 5, brother. Check. He said, no, the show is actually called From. I said, oh shoot.
I
Yo,
want to
that
shout
was
out to
crazy.
my brother Kofa. He's always studying, man. That man, he put the grease on the gears, and that man keep going, man. That's a solid brother. You want him in your camp. I appreciate him. Yeah, the show's called From. Is one of the best shows that no one is really talking about, man. It's very straightforward. It was set up by the producers of Lost. So the producers and writers of Lost came up with this. Here's the premise: people are trapped in this town. You know, there are always new people coming in. That's how the show started. There's new people coming in, and the road takes them out of the town, and somehow they come right back in. They're creatures, and oh, by the way, Only one of my picks is kid friendly. So From is not a show you should watch with somebody who can't take gore, uh, macabre things, supernatural things. So From is on a mature side. That brother right there. Let me check out his name real quick. He got a strange last name, but his first name is Harold. So let's just call him Harold. I think he was in The Best Man. He was also in the last two Matrix movies, um, Reload and the other one when they were trying to get back to Zion. He was the guy shooting the gun, trying to get back to his wife. Um, the show is spooky. Like I said, there's so many twists, so many turns. They're in the town. There are two different like homes. They got one called the Hill. It's a house on the hill, and basically anything goes in that house. I mean, anything. And then you got the people who live down the hill, and they just exist. So at night, you gotta go in the house. You gotta put these talismans on the wall, and you don't answer the door because there's these creatures that come out at night. They look like humans, but as soon as they get a hold of you, they ain't humans. They're monsters. They're creatures in the forest that infest your body, and they're stuck in this town trying to get out. There's so many storylines that move straight forward. You have to pay attention because if you don't, you have to go back and watch the episodes. None of the episodes has disappointed me. It's a great show. It's on MGM. It used to be Epix. Epix used to be YouTube Red, and they turned to Epix. Now it's MGM. It's a great show. They're on there. They already did 3 seasons. They're coming out with another one. It won't let you down. It will. If you like that Stephen King feeling, that old school jump at the shadows horror feeling, and this the show for you. The first episode, if you're not hooked within the first 20 minutes of the first episode, you won't like it. I'm telling you right now, you won't like it. But if you like that and you get in and you look at it and like, oh, let me check out the next episode. It's one of the best shows hardly nobody is talking about. It is a great show. It has won some awards, I do believe. I can't find them right now.
Was, right? I don't think
How?
nobody got that app, Games. I don't think nobody got that app. That's why I ain't
Well,
know. You got all
I
the
got it.
apps. You got all the apps.
No, I don't, bro. I got too many. It's go to Amazon Prime and look. Type in From, and it show you. I think you'll be able to watch the first episode without subscribing to MGM. I do believe it's about. Well, at the time I got it, it was like $6 a month. So it didn't probably it didn't probably got higher than that.
Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe that.
It's a great show. It won Best Horror TV Series, Network or Cable. It won Best Supporting Performance by a Male Dramatic Series. And so it's been nominated for quite a few. Best Actor in a Network, Best Horror in a TV Show, Best Actor in a Network or Cable Television. So it came out in 2022, and then every year it's been nominated or have won. So you won't be disappointed.
Yes, sir. Let me just shout out Tay Tay. coming through in the building. Salute, sis.
Hey, Tay.
And let me shout out my bro Eric Jordan, man. Salute.
Hey, my brother. I was thinking about Tay Tay. I need a rematch. I need a rematch. I really mean it.
Yeah, man. I gotta, games. One thing about games got all that. This type of show is definitely up Tay Tay's alley. This horror suspense type of thing going on.
Suspense, horror, and drama. And like I said, the lead character, he was in Lost. That's where I first saw him. He was the only black guy until Lost.
I remember him more when you brought up the Matrix. I knew who he was.
Yeah, he was in the Matrix. The Best Man. He was in Romeo and Juliet. He was in Oz. 28 Weeks Later.
Oh, that's who he is. Oh, okay, yeah, that's definitely him. And he was the dude in the wheelchair.
Don't know, because I didn't get into Oz. It creeped me out. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at his filmography.
And he played the voice in Blade, the animated series.
Yeah. He was.
That's him.
In 2011, he was in Sons of Anarchy. I could not believe that. He was in Z Nation. So the brother got
a little catalog. All right.
Yeah, he got a nice catalog. Watch the first episode. Like I said, watch the first episode, and if you don't like it, okay. But it has everything. It has suspense, drama, horror, thriller. What's going to happen next? I can't wait. His name is Boyd in the show. So he was like, oh man, what's Boyd going to do? And he's trying to hold everybody together. And it's just...
Don't give them too much, games, if they won't watch the show.
It's a good show.
Y'all heard what games? Y'all heard. Let me.
This is from the producers of Lost. Remember the TV show Lost?
Yeah, I remember.
That's where I saw him on first. But great. I think it's worth binge watching.
Good pick. Stay ready, brother. You ready?
Yeah, I'm here. What you got?
Okay. All right. What you want me to go to, bro?
NCIS.
Yes, sir.
It's an old classic, man. I just went back and you pulled up the new one. I don't watch this one.
My bad. I was trying to find the first season.
And Ducky died. If you gonna pull up the new one, you can't even have Ducky on there because he done passed away.
Peace be upon him.
Yeah,
it's the best wide picture I could find. I'm sorry, bro.
Man, but I'm gonna be honest. I just went back to rewatch this show. This is one of my favorite TV shows, and I meant to put Cheers on there too because I am watching Cheers too. But yeah, this is one of my favorite TV shows. I always just whenever I need something to watch, I can't find nothing to watch. I can always go back and watch NCIS. The first group with Gibbs, the Nozo. You know what I'm saying? Ziva, you know, and Proby right there in the middle. He's not a Proby no more. And it's a great show. It's military police, the naval police investigating all military crimes, but it's mostly murders and missing people. So and terrorism. So you do have terrorism and things like that throughout the whole TV show. So that's kind of the stuff I've been watching lately. One of the main TV shows I've been watching lately. I love this TV show, man. It's always a go back, go watch. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. Right now I'm back on. I just made it back to the third season. So third season, it started off with the Nozo going into. He's actually undercover right now. Season with what's my boy name? He's undercover dating the daughter of an arms dealer. And I can't think of the arms dealer or the daughter name right now. So he's undercover dating her. They trying to get information on the father. CIA's involved. Uh, the FBI hasn't got involved yet, but they will be. But yeah, this is kind of show that I'm watching. This is a great show. If y'all haven't watched this, y'all listen up. This is the only one I really like. I don't like the one with LL Cool J. New Orleans is all right. It's all right. The one with LL, bro, is too cheesy. I don't like this shit. But this one is real good. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with that.
Yes, sir. I think one person that would agree with you if they was in the chat right now. I know Josie watched this. Josie. My mom Dukes used to love this too. I think my sister might still. I don't know if she still keeps up with it. I don't know if she still keeps up with it. Gangs. Have you watched any NCIS recently?
No, but I recognize two people up there. The brother on the left, I think he was in the TV show Rock that came on Fox.
Yeah, that was.
And the guy in the background, I know he plays some kind of doctor, but I seen him somewhere before. I can't remember. I think he was on a sci-fi show or something. I can't remember, but I remember the face. Now I used to watch the other one, the original one. And I think, yeah, the original CSI when it was in Vegas.
This is the original CSI.
This is?
NCIS and CSI are two different shows, bro. This is naval police. CSI is crime scene investigators. These are naval police officers.
Oh, okay.
These are completely different shows. This is the original show.
Okay.
Spin
All
off
right.
NCIS LA and NCIS New Orleans.
Okay. Yeah, I just recognized the two. I've seen them. I know the brother who was in Rock. That was a long time ago.
Yes, sir. Good pick, man. Good pick. Salute to Aminaz. Salute Aminaz. We still want that play. We still want that play. We're not playing. We want that play.
You can't get no plate for Mama now.
You supposed to go get it from me.
Nah.
You supposed to bring
Aminaz.
All right, it's cool.
Aminaz is off limits.
All the greens and grits and all that.
I'm going to Aminaz for her cake. Chocolate cake.
Okay.
You're not getting nothing.
Cool. All right, I see how my Cincinnati people give it up. All right, that's all right. I remember that.
Man, you saw that picture of that cake she posted, man. You'll be fighting over it too.
It's cool. It's all right. I understand. I just
You
seen
New York
a
people.
picture of a whole bunch of on Thanksgiving. She like took a picture of all the food. I was like, dang, Aminaz threw down.
Yeah, she could throw down, man. She from the South.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Southern girls, man.
But let me get to
Salute Pinball. Is that Pinball? Can't see. Yeah. What's that, Pooh Man? Oh, that's Black Pooh Man.
Pooh Man. That's Pooh Man. Hey, I really didn't put these in no particular order. You know what? Let me start with this one. Now, I'm not religious, not by a long shot. But this
is that any good?
On Prime. You know,
is it any good?
Yeah, it was good, man. It was actually good. I stumbled upon this because of my sister. I went over to my sister's house. She's having like a Sunday dinner, and she threw it on. And you know, at first I was in my phone, but then I started watching everything and how everything was going down, and I was just like, yo, this is actually, they did kind of a good job here. You know what I mean? And that always happens with me with Amazon Prime shows, the original series. I
My,
always it always be the show that I'm probably like wouldn't like the most that I probably end up getting into by accident. It'd be a freaking
mhm,
so I didn't get to finish the show. I had to come back home when I left my sister's crib. I drove back
mhm,
home and I caught myself. I was like, oh yeah, let me watch this. And I watched it, you know, it's basically taking place with the whole Saul and uh, uh you know and David in that
mhm,
particular situation, if you know the biblical account. And
mhm,
yeah, it works its way up with Israelites fighting the Philistines, and y'all know the story. You know, if y'all went to Sunday
mhm.
school or you got forced to go to Sunday school. And to me, it wasn't really the story so much. It was really the people that was acting. The dude that plays Saul, I know him from some movie. I just can't remember. He did such a good job. That
That
dude,
guy
right?
right there, he looks like the guy that played in Doom.
Could have been. Nah. That's not him. That's not him.
That's not him.
I know who you're
Okay.
talking about. Nah. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about old boy that was the main character. Nah, that's not him. Yeah, but this,
Yeah,
yeah,
I want to see it. But here's the thing: when my experience with Amazon Prime movies, or not the movies,
oh,
there,
this is show.
their,
Yeah,
their, their show, it tends to get a little slow in the middle. I say that because I watched Rings of Power,
I couldn't do it.
and
I couldn't
it
do it.
was hard to watch.
I
It
can't.
was a
Something
slow
like that.
burn.
You would have to. It would have to be an accident like this show. Yeah, somebody else was watching it, and then
Only a diehard fan will watch Rings of Power.
I rock with Lord of the Rings, but I don't like. I already seen kind of the direction it was going. I love
Right?
books and stuff like that, and I don't know. It's not like the movies. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, no. They
Movies
can
hit different.
really stretch it out. I don't mean to get off of House of David because I got questions. I just thought it was too slow. That's the only reason why I haven't watched House of David yet. Because I don't want to get to the point where, oh man, this is slow. I'll get frustrated and start flipping. Like, I'll be back when there's some action. Like, I want to see the David and Goliath fight, but the House of David, yeah, that's very interesting. So that means that from the time that he was anointed to be king of Israel to
Yeah.
his death, is that's
Nah,
that's
it's not going. Nah, it's not. Nah.
why it's not going the whole.
They got to draw
Okay,
it out, bro. He put it this way: it's only up to the part where they go up against the Philistine David and
okay.
Goliath, and the first season ends right there. It's not really long and drawn out. It's kind of
They end the first season right when he fights, or he already
he
defeats him.
already well no right when they're preparing and they're warring against the Philistines.
Man, I see.
I mean, bro, they got this is only the first season. This is
Well,
the
after they defeat the
they not gonna
Philistine,
go right into they gotta make some money off of it. So they're not
I
gonna go
know.
right into him.
How many
You know,
episodes is it?
it's only 8. That's why I'm saying it's not really long
Okay.
and drawn out. It's only 8. It's not like they giving you 13. You know how Prime do it. They only give
Yeah,
you that's their favorite number is 8.
about eight to 10 an hour long
Nah, I haven't
episode.
seen a 10 series in a minute with 10
I think
episodes in a minute. But don't bring up if it's one of the shows on the list. Don't bring it up.
Goliath was the shortest of his brothers.
Yeah, yep,
There were three of them.
yep. I
Yeah,
remember.
that's
But
what the Bible
what's the
says.
questions you got? What's the questions you got? He said 8 is drawn out. Eric Jordan said. He said I was
He said,
forced to go to
Eric
sleep.
Jordan said, Lord of the Rings put him to sleep. Yeah, if you watch the extended version,
What's good,
it
JG?
just it just kept going on and on.
Yes, sir. Um, and then Pooh Man said I was forced to go to Sunday school by my grandma while her daughter, my mom, got to sleep. And on Sunday,
He wanted to make sure Pooh Man needed extra prayers.
yeah, word.
So
I mean, that
he
happened
had
to a lot of
yeah
people.
he had to get that extra anointing. That's what it was.
Yeah,
And like, boy, you going to church with me? Like, I don't want to go.
but
I bet you he's sitting in the back of the car frowning. I'm only here for the butterscotch candy.
yeah, I ain't like butterscotch. Yeah, man. Like I said, you can check it out. You know, what I mean, it's probably my
I
number five.
will.
It wasn't. It
I
wasn't.
will. I will check it out.
We back to you, games.
All right, let's go with my go-to show. I must have watched this series 100 times. Game of Thrones.
Now, this is one I didn't get into, but go ahead, games.
I know what happened
Everybody
to
been
that.
trying to make me watch it for years, but
It's funny that a lot of people I talked to say they didn't get into it, but when you watch it, there's some people that got they start, you know, in this show. The lady who plays Cersei, she also played Leonidas's wife in 300. This same lady. It's a great show. You get all these houses. I think most of the show was filmed in the same area where they filmed Lord of the Rings. I think New Zealand area. You have the two greatest houses fighting each other for most of the. I think it's like 8 episodes, an hour or so long. Again, this is not a kid show. If you haven't seen it and you want to look at it, do not watch this around kids because there's some very adult situations and some gore. Is You don't want to watch this. Forefront of nudity. You don't. Kids should not watch this. Uh, the guy who's sitting on the throne right there, he's been in a lot of different other movies that I've seen him in after Game of Thrones. Uh, the storylines are easy to follow. They all connect. This is where he's in the show. He's a Stark, and then the Lannisters, and then there's the Targaryens. Now the last Targaryen, she is the one with the dragons, and the dragons show up, and then there's the undead. There's the dire wolves. There's enough in this show. It's not a porn show, Tay Tay. Oh my god. It's not. It's not. It's not. Oh my goodness. It's not a porn show. Again, it's not for kids. It's just not. It's not for kids. Um, this is where this is where I forget his name. Let me see if I can find his name real quick. Let me give you a description. George R. R. Martin's best-selling book series, A Song and Ice and Fire, is brought to the screen, and HBO sinks its considerable storyline teeth into medieval fantasy epic. The depiction of two powerful families, kings and queens, knights and renegades, liars, honest men, playing a deadly game for control of the seven kingdoms of Westeros. And this and to sit atop of the Iron Throne. That's a description. It's a good show. If you like fantasy, if you like stuff like Dungeons and Dragons, if you like the movies like Lord of the Rings, stuff like that, it's a great show. And there's not a slowdown. You know how it bogs down, where everybody's just sitting around talking. And the spinoff is House of Dragons. So they have a spinoff that's coming back either later this year or next year. So again, it's a great show. Many characters. My only drawback to the Game of Thrones, there are no black people. There are no black people in the Game of Thrones, and there are black people, lots of black people in the House of Dragons. So they rectify that situation. But no, it's one black dude, and he get fed to the dragons. He get locked up. There's one black dude. So you pass on Miguel, bro. I think if you're into fantasy, you'll love the show.
Yes, sir. I know tons of people that watch it. Matt, you ever watched this? I never knew. I never heard you say anything about Game of Thrones. Stay ready. I was wondering if he ever watched it. He said it's
It is
mostly.
about you. He's right. It is about politics if you really break it down to it.
Yeah, I know my bro watches that. I know two of my bros that I cover boxing with, 503, and my bro Oddfella. They both watch it because I remember they had like a little mini show. You know, they had a couple episodes about like Game of Thrones and all of that. But I know tons of people that actually watch the show. Tay
It's a
Tay said,
great
"Oh,
show.
I'm definitely not watching it." Laugh out loud. Shake
Uh,
my head.
If Tete, I think if she get into it, she will watch it because the first 10 minutes will draw you in. That's how I judge the show. If I'm hooked, the first 10 minutes, yeah, you got me. And within the first 10 minutes, there's some action right away to set the whole uh, thing going. They're like people who haven't even watched the show has heard the phrase because Kevin Samuel has said it several times. Winter is coming. That came from this show.
Oh, okay. I see my brother KG is in the house.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Salute to the good doctor.
Salute, KG.
Yeah, yes, sir. Mac, are you back, brother? Just want to make sure Mac is there. He ain't fall asleep.
I can't hear him.
Mac, if you there, you on mute. Okay, maybe he stepped away.
My bad, bro. Somebody was in my bad.
Oh nah, it's cool. Trust me, I know the feeling. Um, what's your next one, bro?
What is my go to Suits?
Okay, that's a good show.
It really is, bro.
That's a good show on the low.
Good.
My sister put me on to that. Go ahead.
Look, oh man, this is the new. This ain't. Oh man, how y'all not gonna have?
Mac, man, you know what, Mac? Next time,
So look, I literally just started watching it. I just started watching it 3 weeks ago. I just got past the first season. I'm just in season 2, so I still only know. I don't even know who this black dude is on the right or the woman next to Harvey. I know Harvey. I know
That black dude, He looked like I
That's the
think that
dude
he was in the West Wing. I think he
that's the
was in the
dude
West Wing.
that show with that Psych. That's the dude from the Psych TV show.
Yeah, yeah.
But look, check this out. So Mike, there's, don't mind the description. The suit started because this kid Mike has a photographic memory, and he had his memory so good that once he reads something and understand it, he'll never forget it. So he took somebody there that he couldn't pass the ball. He read the book and went and took the ball and passed it. And his homeboy was actually a drug dealer. And Mike needed to make, I think it was $25,000 because they needed to he needed to keep his grandma in the nursing home that she was in. His homeboy propositioned him to make this run, and he give him that $25,000. Well, it just so happened it was a setup. When Mike got there, he seen that it was Laws there, so he didn't make the drop off. He kept going. The Laws know it was him, so they chased him. He ended up running into Harvey, who was conducting a hiring to try to hire new associates to what's the name of that? I can't even think of the name of the law firm at the moment, but he was trying to hire a new associate for himself. Mike ended up accidentally stumbling in there, and he was just trying to run from the police. So they and Harvey just still having humor. He asked him some questions. Mike got it. And he said, "Mike, well, want you to be my associate." So they played and faked that Mike went to Harvard and passed the ball and everything. Mike has never took the ball for himself and never passed it for himself and never went to Harvard. They and the law firm only hire people from Harvard, so that's what was crazy about it. This is a great TV show. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love this TV show. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I didn't realize until watching this show how beautiful Meghan Markle is. Meghan Markle is beautiful, dog. Dog, she is gorgeous. I understand why Prince Henry had to get that. I'm not gonna lie. I understand. Prince. I understand.
He's on fire.
God. But if I see, that's why I ain't no actor. Because I don't know if I can fake kiss somebody. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mac would have been savage out there.
I damn sure would be.
That boy Mac would have got kicked off set.
Mm-hmm.
That boy would have got kicked off.
Hey, my role, I would have been the same role in every movie. They won't let me. I'll never be the main character.
we have to make you the best friend of the main character.
The best friend has love interest either. No, I'm telling you, I'm always gonna. They have a specific role for me. Best friends have love interest too.
That's true. But see,
Ghost was, hey, think about it. Even the white boy on Power had Lala.
True.
And Ghost was the main character. So, I'm just saying.
What happened to that?
But if y'all haven't seen Suits, I swear to God, this is a man. Hands down, right now, one of my favorite TV shows.
Sir.
I've seen it.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, I've seen when the guy he was talking about. He's not in this picture. It was a young kid. And he was just like you said. He was a savant. He had a photographic memory. I think I watched the first couple episodes.
He said, Pooh Man said, I'm going to watch the LA version.
Bro, this
you won't be disappointed.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I'm going to watch the LA version. I do know Harvey's on it because he left. the Suits in New York, and they moved it to LA. But Mike opened up his own. Mike opened up his own in New York, his own practice in New York. The only reason I know that is I saw the clip on YouTube. That's how I even found out about this show. Watching, man, I be watching all these shorts and things on YouTube, and just so happens Suits popped up, and now it pops up regularly on my. I watch. I guess, man, it's another show that just started popping up that I'm probably gonna end up watching too, with the black judge, the black woman judge. Yeah, so yeah.
He said it's
that
going
Miss Pat one.
Huh?
I think Miss Pat.
No.
Okay.
It's not a comedy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He said it's gonna be a Suits in LA soon with the guy from Arrow.
The name of the show.
And then he said, AG said, y'all watch the new season of Black Mirror?
No, I haven't. I never seen it. Oh, it's called All Rise.
Okay. I might have to check it out. I think I've seen it.
I don't watch a lot of TV shows like this.
Yeah, me either.
I'm
more of a movie guy. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm more of a movie guy. So
me too.
It's me. It's for a reason. But like, I'm very funny and picky when it comes to movies and stuff like that. But Suits is good. I watched a couple of episodes myself. Let me go. Where am I? Daredevil Born Again. I'm pretty sure that everybody has been watching the original series, the first 3 seasons. See, this is a particular show where they give you like 13 episodes most of the time. It varies. At least the first 3 seasons, you get like 13 episodes. And this particular season, I think the finale went at 9. I haven't finished the 9th episode, but you guys know Matt Murdock. His dad was a former boxer who got murdered by the mob. He was trained as a kid to utilize his skills. He got chemicals in his eyes and became blind at like 8 or 9 years old. And once his sight went, all his other senses got enhanced, and he was able to do out of this world type of things. And he proved that even when you're handicapped, you're granted more abilities. You can't just let that define you. And that's why I always had a special, not just because Daredevil was from Manhattan and his father was a boxer, but the fact that he didn't let the blindness get to him. He did all the things that normal people do, and he never let that stop him. So it's a great show. I like how the season kicks off. It was kind of sad. We lost Foggy. I don't want to give away too many spoilers in case people didn't watch it, but he's a lawyer also. Following that theme, justice is blind. And sometimes he takes justice into his own hands. Sometimes he gets out of hand with it too. A lot of ups and downs, ebb and flows in the series, but it's definitely a good series when you watch it. Now, is it my number 1 series on my list? Of course not. But it's definitely a show I watch. Definitely a show I watch. Matt, you got any comments? Or Gaines, you got any comments?
Can't give you none. I ain't started watching it yet.
Okay. That's why I didn't want to give away too much.
I watched it, and Pooh Man, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Again, if you don't,
he said, "I'm not watching the Disney version." I don't blame him.
It's
I'm right there with him. That's why.
Listen, guys. Listen, not giving nothing away. It's not Disney.
It's definitely Disney, but it might
Yeah,
not be.
anything with Marvel stamp on it. Stop trying to save them, Gaines. Gaines,
Well, I'm
hold on.
letting my
I know what I
brothers
gotta
know.
do for you.
Listen, it's not it's it's New York. That's how I'm gonna say it. It's New York. It's not Disney. Trust me. From the first episode to the last episode, bruh, it is not. It's not Disney. And Tay Tay, Daredevil was blind as a kid, so according to the comics, you felt sorry for him before he lost his sight. Um, Follow me now. Oh, that's right. You still a Superman person. I don't trust Disney. I don't trust Disney either. But give it a chance. Give it a chance. That's all I'm asking. That's all. Please. First, you give it one episode. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yo, Marvel, you gotta give me and Gaines some money. Gaines been saving y'all, man. Gaines save y'all more than I do. Gaines saving y'all more than I do.
This one. Give it a chance. That's all I'm saying. I didn't particularly care for it moving to Disney. I had that thought that they was gonna water it down. Boy, no, I was wrong. I was so wrong. They made it. Oh my God, I can't give nothing away, man. Without giving it away. You have to watch it. Whew. When my dude showed up, and he was like,
Don't give him don't give him too
and he
much, man.
Daredevil was like, and dude was like, you a punk.
Gaines is crazy. Gaines crazy. This was
Y'all gotta watch it.
but it's not. Put it this way, y'all know how against I be.
Oh man, man. If it wasn't for D-Man, you would have lost. She paid off the ref ahead of time.
That's not true. I Tay Tay, don't be mad at me. I actually voted for you, Gaines. I voted for you.
Tay
Believe it or not, you saying I paid.
rubbing it in. She, oh my goodness, I thought she was above that. I was supporting her through. I'm like, Tay Tay, you doing great. You doing great.
Tay Tay did a good job though.
You know who I want to battle? I want to battle Drew if he ever come through.
Oh yeah. I forgot you said you wanted.
That would be awesome.
What you want to battle Drew for?
Because I want to. This thing. He hasn't done. Drew hasn't done Bear Cave in a minute because I think his schedule has changed once again.
Yeah.
But if he does it, that might jumpstart doing Bear Cave again. That's how I got here through his Bear Cave. My ex-husband would be. See, here you go.
Oh man, but it's a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent show. I like the comics. I actually like this.
Text him. Text him. You think I'm scared? Text him. Text. What are you gonna do?
Oh my
Text
God.
him.
Here we go.
Right now, you do it right now, and then when the next minute comes, do it again. Text. I'ma text him. I don't care. She said that like a flex. I'm gonna text him what you said. Oh my God. It's every week with Tay.
But again, like I was saying, I'm not crazy about what Disney and Marvel does lately, but this one was pretty all right. This one was
hell of a lot better than the She-Hulk. And to me, it was a hell of a lot better than Moon Knight.
Yeah, that was
hell of a lot better.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gaines. What's your next?
Well, we're gonna stay with Marvel, Disney, and we're gonna go to the Mandalorian.
Go
Now,
ahead,
this
go
is a
ahead.
kid
I
show.
loved it. This was actually a show that I did love when I first got
This
it.
is a kid show. The overview is very simple. After the fall of the Galactic Empire, a lone gunfighter makes his way through the outer reaches of the lawless galaxy. That is the Black Saber, or the Black Lightsaber, so to speak. The person who holds that leads all of Mandalore. At the point of the story, Mandalore was destroyed by the Empire, but just on the surface. But there's still parts of it left. It's they have a great cast, great cast. You got Pedro Pascal, who was in Game of Thrones. He was also in Wonder Woman. What was it? Wonder Woman 1980, something like that. He's also Mr. Fantastic in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. He's also in Last of Us as Joel. So the brother put in work. He puts in work. Then you got John Ferrero. I can never say his name. Gina, who got kicked out of the Mandalorian for her comments. Then you got the late great Carl Weathers, and I think this guy who I'm about to name is the most under award actor in Hollywood. Giancarlo Esposito. First saw him in School Days. He was the leader of G5G. You have action in this. There are no slow scenes. He's trying. He takes. The story takes off when he takes a bounty to go get Grogu. Grogu is what people call Baby Yoda, and he has to take him back to the client, which he does. Along the way, he meets a character that's played by Nick Nolte, and he does them a favor. All the Star Wars characters show up in this in the first series. I think you have the he was in all the Star Wars movies. The guy, the Asian guy that flies the X-wing fighter, is in here. There is a guy. It is a great show. It's full of Easter eggs. So if you're one of these people who like Easter eggs in the show, The Mandalorian is it. Uh, I love the show. I think if you're into Star Wars, I think you will love it too. He does take his helmet off, so he has to go back to Mandalore and get baptized in the river or lake or whatever they call it. And he takes Grogu wherever he goes because he didn't turn him over to the client. So he's hunted. Oh man, you won't go wrong if you watch this show. Again, within the first couple of minutes, you'll get hooked because he takes out two guys in the first couple of minutes, two or three guys. Is it three? Three, I think. Yeah, three guys. It's a good show.
Mac, you got anything on this?
You know, I'm not a nope.
Okay.
Y'all can keep Star Wars to yourself. I am not a Star Wars guy. We can talk Star Trek.
Nah. See, that's where.
Hey, I'm watching. I started to put it on there. I watch Star Trek too. We watching Star Trek. Star Trek Discovery.
I was a Star Trekker with Captain Picard. I love the Klingons and Captain Picard.
Captain Picard.
You can keep the Star Trek stuff on that side.
Hey, that's the I don't like Star
Deep
Wars.
Space Nine and all of that, I'll stay on the Star Wars.
I like
I
Star
think Star
Trek,
Wars
Star
movie
Wars, and
to be honest with
Battlestar
you,
Galactica.
to be honest, now
What I want to debate him on?
Nah. We'll pick. Me and Mac will pick. So it's fair.
Yeah, I don't pick.
if we really talking
We'll,
space
we'll give
stuff,
y'all somebody even. Because we ain't gonna do that what happened last time with you and D.
I don't pick Tay Tay. You know that. I'm it's either it's like who you want to be. I'm like, oh, I'll be Clayface. It's one or two, don't matter.
So it's fair. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I
What
really
we
want to
do
see
is
somebody do that
we
Killer
sit
Croc
down
versus the
and
Lizard.
we find characters that would be that actually comparable to each other.
Exactly.
We find people that want to debate, whether it's me and Ack, me and Derek, Ack and Drew, or whoever wants to get up there. Matter of fact, Tay, once you come up here and debate Superman versus, I don't know, Hyperion.
Nah, they did it. You missed that episode.
Yeah, I was Sentry.
Sentry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed that episode. Yeah, I did. Was this?
Hey,
It's on there. It's on the playlist.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Hey Mac, I forgot to tell you.
Huh?
I forgot to tell you, or ask you. Do you know Nicolas Cage's real name?
I used to, because Nicolas Cage at one point was my favorite actor, but
His real name is Nicholas Coppola, nephew of Francis Ford Coppola. He took the name Nicolas Cage in honor of
step away.
Luke Cage.
I'll be right back. All right. Hey, go ahead and go, and then I'll go twice.
Okay.
Because I got.
He took the name of Luke Cage. Luke Cage. In honor of Luke Cage. That's why he calls himself Nicolas Cage.
Okay. I actually didn't know that he was a Luke Cage fan.
Yeah, he was a Luke Cage fan when he was a kid. And when he wanted to go into Hollywood, he didn't want to use his family name.
Okay.
There's another guy. He's related to the people that own MGM. He's on Grey's Anatomy, but I forget his name. Don't ask me how I know this stuff.
Tay said, "Are you guys
Gonna pick one?"
He said, "Which comic?"
It don't matter which comic.
It don't gotta be Marvel and DC. It could be Dark Horse versus variant. It just depends on like we just want to find characters that's compatible.
It could be Spawn versus I don't know. Who's like Spawn?
The closest person
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Of course, I would be Spawn. I love Spawn.
So that's not a bad one.
That's not a bad one at all. Spawn versus Ghost Rider?
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad. Right off the cuff? No, that's not bad at all.
It kind of just, sometimes these matches just kind of just pop up, so we don't know. You know what I mean? Just give us a little time, and I'll text Drew too, and I'll let him know, and of course I'll let Derek Gaines know I got his number, and we'll take it from there.
She want to be starting something. She's
you did come out and say you want to battle Drew though. You did, Gaines.
Yeah, I've been saying that. That's nothing new.
True.
I think Drew can debate. That's all I said, and I can bring it too. Oh man, she gets on my nerves. I swear she would be my little sister. She gets on my nerves, man.
Fatality.
Yes, sir. All right, let me go. It's kind of I'm gonna keep it in this realm. Penguin. This is my show right here, man. It ended maybe a few months back.
Yeah, you've been telling me to watch it, and I haven't,
Man,
but it looks
Colin
good.
Farrell, I think he got an award for this, bro.
I don't duck.
You
I
know,
don't duck.
oh my God, here y'all
I
go.
may lose, but I don't duck. See,
I,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Act. Tay Tay is aggravating me.
don't. It's cool. It's cool. Um, the Penguin, you know, basically Oswald Cobblepot. Basically, this series puts him in a time frame where he doesn't look exactly like the Penguin, where he doesn't grow up rich. In certain universes, certain alternate comics, he doesn't always grow up rich from a sport. You know, he actually works his way up in the mob world, in the crime world of Gotham, and he rises that way. I kind of like this version of it. Um, I did like the fact that they added Falcone's in it. Um, he's definitely warring with them, trying to battle for positioning in Gotham to basically take over the underground crime world of Gotham. And this is a really, really good show. And I'm definitely looking forward to the next season. The next season ended crazy. And I can't wait for the next one. I can't really say, I can't go into detail in case you want to go back and watch it. But this is a really good show. For all of those people now watch the Penguin series, is a good to watch.
It is a good series. I've seen the trailer. You've been telling me to watch it, and I'm gonna watch it. It's not on my list, my list right now, and I'm distracted in the chat. I Tay once again. Let me put this to bed real quick, Ack, and I ain't gonna say it no more. Let me clear my throat. From the time that Ack asked me to come over on his show, I've been asking for Drew. Drew's the one ducking me. Don't believe me? Booyah!
Wow, that's crazy.
Don't believe me? Ask Ack.
Wow. Nah, he been calling out. He been saying he wanted to debate Drew. He had. I don't think nobody ducking nobody. I think timing got to align. That's all I think it is.
Great show. The makeup job they did on him. I forget who what's his name.
Colin Farrell. I said it. Farrell.
Colin Farrell. Yes. The guy who played in he played in Total Recall, I think. Was that him?
He was also Bullseye in
yes.
original Daredevil movie.
Yeah. Yeah. He don't even look like him.
He was Alexander the Great in the Alexander movie.
That's the movie. Yeah, they did a marvelous job. Check your cash out, that.
Salute to my big bro Eric Jordan, always showing love and support, man.
We fighting Blue Marvel. I think we did a Blue Marvel.
Did we do Blue Marvel?
I think we did. Did we do a Blue? No, there was. We did black comic book heroes.
Yeah, we did the Black History Month. It was on Matt, you or Max list, one of y'all.
Yeah, I looked
and then
into
I think
the
it was a couple. No, you put Mac used them for the Black History Month characters. You used them in a couples. I forgot who his girl was when we did the Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we did the Valentine's Day show, and yeah, that's right, because we were talking about the girls.
One of my favorite top fives that we ever did, because I thought that was so smart to do it on the week of Valentine's.
Yes, it was.
So, yeah. Mac, you back, bro? Mac over there cooking, man.
He good.
Clam and oysters.
Mac 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 always be busy. I appreciate
Well,
him coming.
it's been a lot going on, but and this is a TV show I've been wanting to check out.
Yes, see, thank you, man. Thank you. Finally, we
But
agree.
y'all know I'm a Batman fan because I did watch Gotham, and I love Gotham, so I know if the person that did Gotham did this, it's gonna be good.
Yes. So you liked it the last movie that came out?
Didn't watch the movie. So my
Oh,
TV
okay. Oh, you saying the series? The
Yeah,
guy? Okay.
damn.
Dang, man.
I'm outside on my
You,
balcony.
you,
I
you,
dropped
you
my
drop your drink?
wine glass. Wasn't nothing in it.
Oh, okay.
It'll be all right.
All right. So give us your next two, man.
Go to the Lincoln Lawyer, man.
Oh man, now you got me thinking of Steels, man.
What?
So the link.
Hey, man. I don't know why Tay Tay saying no, like I ain't no Batman fan. Tay Tay, stop acting. You know, it's like
Yeah,
you
Mac never Mac
know.
and Derek Gaines. One thing I could say they always agreed on: these dudes is not Superman guys by no stretch. I would never even put that jacket on. I don't even know if they gonna go check out the movie
Probably not.
live to just see how bad it was, so that they could call me and be like,
Probably not. Because
I know Mac.
Batman don't need a co-stars like
Let,
you
let
know.
me tell you. Let me tell you, the only Superman I watched since the old Superman when I was a kid, since Christopher Reeve was the son of Superman,
Was the what? Was the who?
was the one when they showed when he had a son.
Oh, the 2004 one. What's his name? Something wrong.
Superman Returns.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know which one he
And
talking
that was
about.
they did that
That one wasn't actually a bad storyline, to be honest.
it wasn't. But
It wasn't. I wasn't crazy about it.
exactly.
Hey, that's crazy. So you didn't watch Henry Cavill and none of them? Never mind. Go ahead, Mac.
No,
Lincoln Lawyer.
I have not, and I am not. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Mac. We understand, y'all. We don't
Anyway, man,
yeah.
Lincoln Lawyer. Let me explain. So the reason they call him the Lincoln Lawyer is because he literally rides around in a Lincoln Navigator with his driver, and they kind of like when it's going through the entire. You see him always riding in the back seat of this Lincoln Navigator, but he sits there and probably around because I'm in season 2 right now, and part of it he breaks down his entire case while he's sitting in the Lincoln because he's trying to figure out things because he's getting his guys off, and it starts off with this judge calling him because he actually had took a hiatus from practicing law because the dude he ended up working on trying to get out of prison. Well, he had a case and he ended up going to rehab. Pillhead. He was a pillhead. He ended up going to rehab, and the guy that he was his counsel over ended up going to jail for murder, and he didn't commit the murder. And after getting out of rehab, this judge called him and said that the lawyer, first episode, judge called him and the lawyer that he's actually takes over his practice, somebody killed him, and he left everything to him. And the crazy thing is the case that he gets assigned to was actually, man, it's actually a high profile case. The dude that he's counselor of is a video game creator that actually killed his wife. I'm spoiler alert. So his name is Mickey Holland. That's the lawyer, and it's only 3 seasons to be, so it's still going. But the dude that he's defended in the season 1 is Trevor Elliott. Trevor Elliott kills his wife, but nobody knows it. Like Trevor Elliott is smart, and he's trying to put 2 and 2 together trying to get him off of the case, but Trevor is actually not helping him whatsoever. He's actually making this case worse for him, and he's trying to figure out things in a short period of time because he's taking over somebody else's case. And Trevor's trying to have a speedy trial. He's like, I'm just taking this case over. I need time to prep. Trevor's not trying to give him time to prep, so he's figuring everything out on the fly. So you actually get to see him work in real time. After he wins the case, he blows up, and now he's this big time attorney. But you always see him riding around in this Lincoln. And I ain't gonna lie, hey, Mickey got some clean old schools he be driving in too. You get to see that his wife works for the DA's office, the district attorney's office. When his ex-wife, not his wife, his ex-wife. He's worked in the first season. I don't know if they trying to. I'm in the second season now, so I don't know if they still working on getting back together or what they doing. They got a daughter together. Daughter's in high school. You see him going to her soccer games and things like that. So it's a great show, family oriented. It's murder in the show. You see, matter of fact, one of the people that was trying to help him on his first case actually gets killed in the show. So you get to see a lot, well, unalived. I'm not gonna say killed. He get unalived in the show. It's not gonna lie. I done got into this, and it's only 3 seasons right now. And they're still working on season 4. This is a great show, and I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up by the end of this show, so I can catch up to season 4 when it does come out. I'm in it. And you get to see him working these small pro bono cases in the meantime.
Yes, sir. Go to your next one, man.
Supernatural, baby.
Yeah, you still watching this? This joint been on
Since 2002.
It's crazy.
So look, Supernatural is probably one of my all-time favorite shows. But the thing about Supernatural is this last season, I never watched it. And the season before that, I kind of stopped watching. So what I did was I picked up on that season and I wanted to go ahead and watch the finale season. And I wanted to see where they go, because this season right here, they messing with some creatures that escaped from purgatory. And this actually, it kind of threw me off because this is not stuff that they normally do, but it's Dean and Sam Winchester. You know what I'm saying? They dad did. They got Castiel came in the picture. You know, this is still one of my. I don't care what nobody say. I love this show. I'll go back and watch it from the beginning. I'm talking about from the yellow-eyed demon that killed their mama. Like I've been watching this show since it came out. And I just so happened to stop because I didn't like the season before the last season, but I'm just finishing it out so I can. I'm just finishing out so I can end the season and know what happened, because I'm actually kind of lost a little bit, and I just want to just finish it out strong.
Sir, yes, sir.
If y'all ain't watched Supernatural, y'all in last place, man. Y'all in absolutely last place, man. Because this is a great show. They got God, they got the devil. They had you had Gabriel. You had now they had Lucifer in the show, but they had Crowley, who was the actual. He was the king of hell at the time because Lucifer was locked behind the cave. You had Bobby. Bobby is probably one of my favorite characters. I hate they killed Bobby off, man.
And Pooh Man was here. I know Pooh Man watches too.
Bobby Singer is probably my favorite character. Bobby was a fool. And then you got who's all in the picture on there. You got that's Jack, Castiel, Sam, and Dean.
Sir. Good show.
It is. It's forever gonna be a good show. Classic. Did you know that Dean has a band and he can sing?
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, I didn't know
Mhm.
that. Fun fact. Fun fact. Yes, sir. Um. Okay, we moving on, man. This our last picks. We're gonna give our last picks in, and we're gonna close out. Gaines, man, is back on you, man. Your final
This is
pick.
kind of a together pick.
He's back
True.
on me.
Yeah. Because Mac had to do his too, so that we could all get to our last one, so we get back to order.
All right.
Well, I know what your last one is, so
No, let's see. I had.
That's not his last one,
That's not my last one.
but he can go
wait,
ahead
I
and
got.
do
I got two more.
you do?
it. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got.
oh yeah, you do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you cool. You cool. Well, put the Godfather back up. Let's roll with that one.
Okay, my bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
because
Good pick.
you know me and him running that last one together.
Reacher. I didn't go with Reacher.
What? Well, I'm going with Ricky.
I know because you. I went with something else. This is a
Okay.
great show. This is a great show. I was
Yes, it is.
surprised
Yes, it is.
that Forrest Whitaker, Oscar nominee, and I'm gonna give you my personal opinion. I don't like it when our black actors play bad guys to win awards. He won his Oscar for playing Median Amin in The Last King of Scotland, and Denzel won his Oscar for playing the Crooked Cop, and of course Training Day. I don't like that. That's my personal feelings about that. But Bumpy Johnson, in the early 1960s, infamous crime boss Bumpy Johnson returns from 10 years in prison to find the neighborhood he once ruled in shambles, with streets controlled by the Italian mob. Bumpy must take on I can't pronounce that word. Oh my God! It must take on the crime families to regain control. Now, Forrest Whitaker is Bumpy Johnson in the real life. There was a real life Bumpy Johnson. I had his name here, but I'm not gonna get too much into it. It's a great show. He comes in. He takes back what was his. The first couple of seasons, they introduced everybody that was in New York at that time in the '60s. Malcolm X, that is a gentleman that plays Malcolm X is in here. Um, he did a good job. Had his mannerism down and everything. Just they. I don't know if Malcolm X knew Bumpy Johnson in real life, but in the show he did. Also, the Nation of course, you have the Nation of Islam in this show. It's a great show. It's not for kids. It's not for kids. It's not for kids. This new season is just started. It's 2 episodes in, and they introduce Frank Lucas. So you know who Frank Lucas is, the Denzel Washington character. I forget the name of that movie, but it's a great show. I've asked anybody who's a Forrest Whitaker fan to watch that show, and the characters is funny. What's his first name? Vincent, the guy who plays the mob leader, Vincent. The Diofro. He was in one of the Law and Orders TV shows. He's also the Kingpin in the Daredevil shows. American Gangster. Thanks, Eric, and thank you for the cash. I appreciate it. He's also in the Daredevil shows, the Netflix. and the one on Disney. I first saw him in Full Metal Jacket. If you haven't seen Full Metal Jacket, you need to. Uh, so the scenes with him and Forrest Whitaker, the guy owns the scenes. You have to see how powerful this guy is, and then you see him on The Godfather of Harlem. Then you switch over and you watch Daredevil. You be like, "Yo, these two different characters, same dude, two different characters." I dare say, every scene that he was in it with Forrest Whitaker, he owned that scene. I don't know if Forrest let him own it. It just, he don't got nothing to prove. He won an Oscar, but dude owned that scene. Great show. Do not let your kids watch it. There is some gratuity violence. There is some drug paraphernalia, and what can I say? It's 60s in the Harlem, in Harlem in the 60s. So it's a good show. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I think they have 3 seasons. I think they have 3 seasons. Yeah, 3 seasons. They do shoot. They do have the assassination of Malcolm X in it, and how he died, and it's crazy how everything seems to flow. The continuity is there. Naked. No, Tay, if you want to see Naked, watch Game of Thrones. Duh. But Pedro Pascal's in the Game of Thrones. He had a scene. That's all I'm saying. Great show. Please watch it. Please support our black actors. Go see Sinners. Please support black filmmakers. This is a great show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have to agree. I only didn't watch the last season, but the first 2 was excellent. It was great. I'm not sure if they knew each other in real life.
I'm not sure either.
That, but
I think this is on MGM too, or Prime. I watch it on Prime. I know you can watch the earlier seasons on Hulu or Disney, but I watch it on Prime. So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell y'all, Bumpy probably did know Malcolm X, and that is not even a front or trying to high side.
I'm not trying to say he didn't. I don't know, like
Bumpy was really that famous.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not.
No, I know. I'm just talking about just real life. Me knowing
in real life, yeah. Bumpy Johnson. He had his hand in everything. I'm sorry.
Bumpy really. The show really don't give him no justice. Bumpy had way more power at that time than the show shows. Bumpy died not too long after, like around in the 60s, early 70s. He died right after Vietnam, or during the Vietnam War. Bumpy really came to power in the early 30s. Go back and watch the movie Hoodlum. That gives a good perspective of when he actually started.
I just got a text from my older brother. I guess he watching the show. He said, yeah, they were friends since the 40s.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then most of the, I guess most of the Godfather is based on a true story. I mean, Godfather Harlem is based on a true story. I mean, Bumpy Johnson. I had his real name. He was from the South. Frank Lucas was from the South, and that's how they got along.
Bumpy was from Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Here's another fact too. Bumpy actually provided protection for Malcolm X after he left.
Yes, he did in the show. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
True. It's actually happened. You know what I'm saying? So And so they had to have been
And you
tight.
got to remember, Bumpy died in '68 and the '60s. So I'm not gonna lie. Hey, another fun fact, nothing to do with Bumpy. Do y'all know Forrest Whitaker is from Texas?
I didn't
No,
know
I
that.
didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that.
Forrest Whitaker is from Longview, Texas, the same city my dad lives in right now.
I didn't know that.
Hey, matter of fact, Matthew McConaughey is from Longview, Texas.
Don't name all the good people. Don't name all the good people from Texas.
Mac,
Mac,
brother
got
Mac, check your cash app.
No, he asked me, do I got a cash out?
oh,
I always say, Mac, you have cash app. No, no, no.
Yes, I do. I just put it in
No,
the chat.
I'm saying what I said was wrong.
so
Oh,
But
hold on.
great show. I thank you guys for the history part of it. I really appreciate it because anybody know me know I study history on my own, and once I found out him and Frank Lucas was basically from the same city down south, so it's interesting how they introduced Frank Lucas into the Godfather of Harlem and see which way it goes. I'm not gonna give too much away.
yeah.
Um, there's several storylines you can follow, and it's a great show. Great show. Please watch it. Please watch it.
Yes, sir. Let me go to my next pick, which I should be watching tonight.
Last of
My
Us.
fourth pick, Last of Us. First of all, this show is derived from a classic video game, Last of Us. What I love about this, what I truly love about this show is they did not go far off the railings like Disney does. Now I gotta get Disney. I gave Disney a little credit. Now I gotta break them back down, like I'm doing some body work in a boxing match. If you ever need an example, Disney, this is how it's done. Where you don't go far away from what's really happening in the real original story at all, and it can still be good. This is a perfect example of that. Line for
Yeah.
line, same things saying in the game. Yeah, they changed certain things around. It was minor things, but most of the story, majority of the story from the video game is in here. People get infected. It's kind of like people mutated, and one girl is immune, and he unfortunate circumstances bring Joel and Ellie together, and he kind of ends up becoming a surrogate father. And at first, he was totally against it. Again, Joel is from Texas. Here we go again with all this Texas stuff. We hate you, Mac. Because I love Joel's character so much, but he is a Texan in the story. He's a pretty rough dude, but he ends up getting soft, and he ends up he loses his daughter in the beginning, and then he kind of meets Ellie, and he's, like I said, he's against it at first, but then he ends up kind of revamping his whole father mode when he meets her, and they end up being stuck together. And it's if you haven't played the game, he said, Eric Jordan said, quit hating on Texas. I love Joel's character so much. So when I first played the game and I seen the paper, because I didn't watch the show first, I actually binge watched the show because I played the game and I beat the game. And then I seen how much the show was like the game. I got into it. So
He looked just like the dude in the game too.
He does. They actually cast this perfectly. You couldn't have found a better person. I don't care if you search the world 3 times over. Pedro Pascal is that dude. He's slowly becoming my favorite, one of my favorite actors right now. As far as
The guy's in everything. I mean, he be
and
in
I can't wait to see him in Fantastic Four.
right. He's in the
Yeah,
Fantastic
that's gonna
Four.
be
He's in
fantastic.
Last of Us. He was in Game of Thrones. He was in that horrible Wonder Woman movie.
Wonder Woman 1980.
And he's the Mandalorian.
Yes,
Bruh is
I
everywhere.
think that's where I first seen him at. I didn't watch Game of Thrones. The first time I ever seen Pedro Pascal, to me that I remember, it was the Mandalorian.
It
So
was where
it was the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. Yeah.
So
Yep.
haven't watched it as I played all the games. Yeah. Watch the
You'll
show.
love it.
You Pooh man. I actually shout out to Warner Brothers. All right. Shout out to Warner Brothers.
They did it right.
Warner
They did it
Brothers.
right.
See,
They showed Marvel how to do a story and stay close to the source without
exactly.
just going
Exactly.
word and word. You know what I'm saying? Because She-Hulk was garbage. You know I hated that. Moon
Yeah.
Knight was garbage. Only one that I did like was Werewolf by Night.
That was
That's the
pretty
only
good.
one.
That actually was good. I agree with you on that. I
And
stumbled on that by accident.
I watched the black. They had a black and white version. Oh, it was good. It took me back to the '60s. The girl who plays Ellie, guess what she was in?
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
She do not look like the girl from the game. I don't know
Yeah.
why they did that. I didn't
No,
like
she
the
don't.
cast.
No,
I
she
didn't
don't
like the
give it
cast.
away. Don't give it away. Don't give it away because we'll start talking about
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
the other
Oh,
chick.
yeah. Oh, but good show. Outside of that, she is doing a good job in the show. I can't take away from that. It's a
What
really
up, D
good.
man?
D Man said, "Aren't you glad I put you on?" Yeah, D Man was the one telling me, "Yo, play that game, play Last of Us.
Yeah,
You can stream something." I see I had it for free. I really want the second one.
the game is all. Why do you? When we was talking about video games, why didn't we mention Last of Us?
I don't think I played it yet.
The game is awesome. The
That
way
that
they did it.
it'll be on my list next time when we do best adventure video games. This will definitely be on my list. I promise you that.
The game is awesome. The graphics. I got a PS4, and the graphics were crisp and clean, and it was just it's the
I'm gonna need
game,
you to stop
but
playing GTA
the
though.
show brings it to life.
Games, I'm gonna need you to stop playing GTA. You ain't no YN.
I
But
play Grand
anyway,
Theft Auto when I get mad. I'm gonna run D-Man over.
look at you. See, you started with D-Man already. He came in
Oh
peace.
man,
He came in peace.
it's all love, D-Man.
Uh, let's go to your last one, and then we
Hey,
can.
man, we're not giving it away. Watch it. Where I guarantee you, after the first episode, you'll want to binge watch it. I'm telling you, watch it. My last one is a show that cut a lot of people's teeth. The Wire.
Yeah, this. I mean, I gotta give you credit on this one. Who didn't like this show?
It's just something about The Wire that keeps bringing me back. The series looks at the narcotic scene in Baltimore through the eyes of law enforcement as well as the street pharmacists and users. Other facts of the city that are explored in the series of government and bureaucracy, schools, and news media. The show was created by the former police reporter David Simon, who also wrote many episodes. I didn't know the creator was a former police reporter. I thought a reporter is a reporter, but hey, we'll go with it. And this show is great. Cut a lot of people's teeth on it. Yeah, Omar, Michael, Kenneth. Yeah, Dominic West. The first time I saw him, the lieutenant on here that always kept getting in trouble. The first time I saw him was on The Wire. Then I seen him again on 300. On in 300, he was the traitor. You had Idris Elba, the Stringer Bell, Lance Riddick, God rest his soul, and Cedric Daniels. You have a young Michael B. Jordan in here. I mean, you got people who cut their teeth on here, and you got lines that everybody knows. When dude was like, "She," it's a great show. You'll love it if you haven't seen The Wire. They do have some old school music. Sometime I'll get you on your. Oh boy, you have some old school music. I think there are 4 seasons. The second season took me a little to get used to because it's centered around the docks in Baltimore. You know where the bridge got hit? Where that area is in the Wire. Um, it's a great show. If you like crime and drama TV shows, this one cuts. This one is it. This one to me is Law and Order, CSI, all the other cop shows all rolled into one. You got many different characters, many different storylines, and they all flow together. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're waiting on, but it's a great show. I really can't say anything bad about the show. There are no slow episodes. Like I'm gonna take an episode off and just like watch it, or you be doing something in the background because you gonna miss something. I'm like, wait, I don't remember that happening. And spoiler alert, it happened. But you got Avon Barksdale. I forget who played him. He's related to the guy. Believe it or not, he's related in real life to the brother to the black dude that played in Diary of a Mad Black Woman. He played the lawyer that kicked the lady out the house. That's his brother in real life. Believe it or not. Again, great show. Great show. Don't let your kids watch it. Don't let your kids watch it.
I can't. Pooh
Yeah.
Man, you never seen this show? Pooh Man? Oh my god, this is a great show.
What?
Yeah,
D-Man,
Pooh Man,
what?
I actually, huh?
D-Man never seen this?
No, I said Pooh Man. Pooh Man.
Who man? What?
Pooh Man from
Pooh Man
Detroit.
never
And he
seen
never
it?
seen it. Mm-mm.
Oh, bruh. Please
No,
do.
He-Man seen it.
I'm gonna tell you, if y'all watch The Shy ain't nothing but a broke down version of The Wire.
Yeah.
So if
And
you
to
like
me,
The Shy,
I
The
watched
Wire
maybe
was
a
10
couple
times better.
episodes of The Shy. It didn't grab me like The Wire. It didn't grab me.
hey,
Not
you
like
didn't
The
understand. I said it's a broke down version of The Wire.
Wire. Nah, I heard what you said.
The Wire is 10 times better than The Shy. All they did with The Shy was just take The Wire and make it in Chicago.
And probably updated it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I
it.
didn't see the shot.
Yes, sir.
Great show.
Mac, we on you.
Mac,
Yo,
the lady, I forget her name, the lady who's sitting in the car, she's in Star Trek Discovery too. So, a little Star Trek. Easter egg for you right there.
Already. Let's see.
I think she come in second. This is. Let me think about it. Is she in the first season or the second season?
Shout
I
out to
think she
Eric.
comes in the second season.
Shout
She
out to Eric.
plays.
Boy. Appreciate the cash out, man.
She plays the mom of the lady who's the black lady who's the captain of Discovery, and the lady who plays the captain cut her teeth in The Walking Dead. She was in the second season of The Walking Dead.
Sir. Mac, man. Your last.
Reacher. Say, man, if y'all haven't, I'm gonna start by saying, not only am I a fan of this TV show, I'm a fan of the book. I faithfully read his books. The author of the book, Lee Childs. This is my favorite author. And if any of y'all ever read Lee Child books, season 1 is based off the book The Killing Floor.
Yep.
And
That was the best one.
when I tell you I've never watched a movie or a TV show that encapsulate the book the way that this TV show has, I truly appreciate the director and the writer, the script writer, for the way they encapsulated the book in this. It literally starts off with the very first scene of the episode is Reach's brother getting killed.
Yep.
Like the very first scene, and he gets to the area. His brother called him and told him to come there. Well, somebody called him from his brother's phone, and he gets there. And as soon as he gets there, he's already getting in issues with the police and the people that was running the feed store. I mean, the feed manufacturing plant. And like it wasn't even the police. It was like the captain. The captain or the detective there, he kind of talked to him and let him know, man, you got bad people working in the station or in your precinct. They're working for these bad people. He's trying to find out who killed his brother. At the same time, they got other people that's getting killed, and like this woman and her husband who helped them launder money and things like that. Watching this show, you'll see a lot of. It's not conspiracy theories. How can I say it? There's a lot of espionage and things like that going on in the show. And, man, you got to watch it. He actually called one of his friends to come help me. I'm only going to tell y'all about the first season. I'm not going to tell y'all about season 2. I'm watching season 3 right now. I'm on episode 3 because I wanted to wait till they drop all the episodes before I watch it because I'm a binge watcher. I've messed around and finished watching this show this week, everything. And in season 1, you get to see how his brain works, and like in the book, it talks about how big Reacher is. He's in the book, he's 6'5". The guy that plays him is about 6'4".
Yeah.
But he's a brolic guy, just like the guy in the book. Like they got the perfect person to play Jack Reacher. The movie is trash. Don't care what nobody say. I don't care if y'all like the movie. If you ever read the book and then go watch that movie, you will say the movie's trash. Why did y'all get? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Look at Tom
Cruise. I'm not a fan. Only movies I like Tom Cruise in is Mission Impossible. Stay in the Mission Impossible, you're fine. The first Top Gun, you're fine. Everything else is like, Tom Cruise is not just. He played good in Tropic Thunder too, because most people didn't even know that was Tom Cruise.
Nope.
Yeah, he did his makeup real good in that.
Yeah, but other than that, Tom Cruise is just not that good of an actor. Um, he kind of reminds me of what Nicolas Cage turned into. But Nicolas Cage was a great actor, and then just he got into this when he did National Treasure. It's like he stayed in that role. Like, come on, man, you were way better than that. But this movie, man, I mean, this TV show, you see, I'm trying to explain it without telling the book and without telling the whole plot of the series, because the TV show is really like you're really watching a movie. This is really a breakdown of a movie. You're watching it in a series format, but it's a whole movie. It's kind of like when Stephen King dropped Tommyknockers, how they drop Tommyknockers in sections. It's kind of the same thing. This is great. I advise anybody, if you haven't watched it, if you like a TV show that's full of action, if you like a TV show that's got a great storyline, a great plot, great climaxes, and into the climax where you're sitting on the edge of your seat because you want to know what's going to happen next. This is a great show to watch. This is probably my favorite show going on right now. I know they've got to keep this going for at least 10 seasons. I'm telling you, this is a great show. And he has enough books for this to go on for years.
Yes, sir. Great show. Always been into the books. My mom had the books. That's why I first remember the Lee Child's books. Um, that's where I got the name from when I started my YouTube channel, Back Reacher. So everybody knew, obviously, I had to be a fan. You know what I mean? Of the Child's book.
Damn, son.
You know what's crazy, Eric, is that every time Lee drops a new Reacher novel, I grab it and I read it and I give it to my mom. But she loves them too.
Mm-hmm.
What would be cool? I actually thought about doing that, like turning my channel in like a book club or something. But I don't know if we have that many people in the LDBC that read books like I do.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Book club, yeah. I don't know what you would call it, but people in general. And
what's great, it wasn't just gonna be novels. I was gonna do mangas, I was gonna do comics and all that.
I could see that. I could see you doing that. I'll come over there whenever you do the mangas and all that and the comics and stuff. I got you. Me and Gaines got you. Oh, yeah, man. Let me go to my last.
All right.
Wrap this up. I gotta make the move. Oh, Invincible, man. Man. Like I said, man, this is my go-to show right here when it comes to Prime. I don't know what it was about this show. I stumbled upon this show by accident. This is another one. I had like this, one of those apps they put on your Fire Stick where you get all the movies and the shows that's out. This is how I discovered this show. I didn't even have Prime yet. And no, I did have Prime, but I remember them talking about this show. I never paid no attention to it. When I got that app, I forgot what the app was called that my barber put on there for me. Shout out to my barber Fab. He installed it, and then I just was clicking through stuff, and I seen this come up, and I clicked on it, and I started watching from the first episode with Mark, worrying about him turning 18 and discovering his powers and him being a Viltrumite and his dad. And, I don't really want to go into it for the people that haven't watched it yet, like Mac. It is a really good show. This is from, I believe, what was this, Variant Comics did this? Or was it Image? One of the two. published this comic, and it was a really good. And it's another example of them staying majority on pace with the comic book, opposed to going completely off the rails. So,
Spoiler alert, it's not for kids.
yes, it's not for kids, even though it's an animated. It's kind of
Not
like a
for
grown,
kids.
yeah, it's a grown animated type of series. So, unless your kids is rated M for mature, 17 or older, I wouldn't recommend you letting them watch this. Unless you that type of
Lot-
parent,
Lots
you
of
know,
gore.
lots of gore.
Lots
Um,
of it. Great
so
show. I love the
great
show.
show.
I
Like I
love
said, I
it.
had
I
to
love
watch.
I love Witcher too.
Yeah,
All the best shows seem to be on Prime now.
yeah, Prime stepped their game up, man. Prime is stepping their game up. HBO Max ain't doing bad, man. They got a couple shows for me. They've been having a couple shows. It's like when one show ends, you know,
Yeah,
it's like another one that pops up. So yeah,
yeah,
they
but with in my opinion, HBO. I mean, Last of Us. Let's see, it's Last of Us, True Blood, The Wire, um, The Boondocks. Let's see. I can't think of any other shows that are binge watchable on there. I mean, yeah, they got Martin, they got Fresh Prince, but I think some of the best shows are on Prime. They got the capital, man. They got the money over there.
yeah, they do. They do. I mean, shoot, Prime. I mean, Disney should be good too. They got the money too.
Yeah,
Shoot, you
yeah,
know, 25 million an episode. That had to be the
yeah,
most expensive show ever for it to flop.
yeah,
He said,
yeah.
Who man said Hulu is doing horrible.
Yeah,
Disney
Hulu got
only
some good
win.
shows coming. We need to keep an eye out on Alien Earth. When the aliens come to Earth, we need to keep an eye on that. Hulu did Predator. They got Hulu got some good shows. They got some good anime over on Hulu
Yeah, I like
too.
the anime. I noticed
But
that a lot of shows I watch.
DC do better anime than Marvel until they came out with X-Men 97.
Look, they still ain't off the hook with that. Neither. You know what I'm saying? They did a good job, but let's see what happens second season.
I'm telling you, it's
And
gonna
that's
go
only
two
one
ways.
show. That one show can't make up for
It's
all
gonna
the
next
body
season
of
is
work.
gonna go two ways. Even though they let go of the director of it for some reason,
See,
that's
that might
crazy.
mess it up right there. That
That
might
might
mess
mess it up. Cause
like
why
that.
did they let him go, but they keep the dude that beat his wife, Green, Hawkeye. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Uh, yeah, I think the show is going to center around apocalypse. Either they're going to do the age of apocalypse. They got to do the age of apocalypse. They got to. Because how it ended in season one, how it ended is how it kicked off into the age of apocalypse in the comics. Remember, we talked about keeping close to the source material, but not doing word for word. In the end, in the series, Xavier lives,
Yeah.
and in the comics, Xavier is um, uh, deleted by his son, Legion. Because he was trying to hurt Magneto, and Xavier stopped him. And that kicked off in the comics Age of Apocalypse, which, in my opinion, is one of the best storylines I have read. I love it. I go back to it all the time, all the time. Great line, man. Great line. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Gaines, get a peep of your last, brother.
Well, I'll be around trolling Pooh Man 313. I got nothing else to do. It's always a pleasure being here. The people show in the chat the love. Thank you, Eric Jordan, for the cash app. Please like, share the content. Let's build this up. I enjoy it. I enjoy what we talk about. I don't necessarily agree sometimes, but I enjoy talking about music, movies, comics. Hell, we ain't talk about toys yet, but we talk about everything: music, movies. Stay Ready talked about the Reacher books, which I didn't know they had, and I'm interested in getting them because
you didn't know that. I even knew about.
I didn't know about the books. I didn't know about the books.
My mom had them.
So what's crazy is
like Matt was talking about.
Yeah, so my cousin know I'm a Reacher fan. He know I love the book, and he's the one that told me about the TV show initially. He said, "Man, you need to watch Reacher. It's action. I'm telling you, it's just like the books." I'm like, I was skeptical because the TV show, the movies was bad. Like, I did not like the movies at all, and I was skeptical because I'm like, man, they already messed up with the movies. I ain't gonna watch. He said, "Man, I'm telling you, it's just like the books." And he told me the season 1 is like Killing Room, and I'm like, "Are you?" I said, "You shitting me?" I said, "Man, I'm gonna check it out." You told me, and I'm telling you, right after that, Act came and started talking to me about Jack Reacher. I'm like, man, my cousin just told me about this.
There's another Reacher on Prime called Jack Reacher, and that was that's the guy from. I'm sorry, Jack Ryan. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you.
I'm confused.
Jack Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys, man. I really appreciate it.
We might have to do action figures. That actually ain't a bad.
What's that?
Action figures.
Action figures.
Yeah. Top 5
best action figures. Top.
Yeah. So, good call.
They all have to be old school because some of this new crap is crap.
I don't know nothing about these new action figures.
Yeah,
I can get down with the old.
Yeah, give me an old Tonka toy. Bro,
don't give them yet.
Don't give them action figures, not Tonka.
I know. I'm thinking of my youth, man. Let's see, action. I had Batman. I had
Don't give it to him yet.
I had the Shogun Warriors. I love the Shogun Warriors. I had all 3 of them.
I want to be surprised when I'll be like, yo, guys, give me your top 5, and I just want to see if you and Matt got to say. Matt, get a peep of your last 2, bro. Salute, Queen 71. Salute.
Man, salute. What's up, man? Appreciate y'all coming through. Good show. And, man, we got to do something like this again real soon. I know school's been really on me. I ain't been able to be on the show like I want to be. But believe me, it won't be long. Y'all going to have me back regular scheduled programming. So just give it time. This semester was a rough one. You know, I'm going to school for engineering, so you know it's a lot. It's really a lot. But this semester almost over with, so we about to get it together.
Yes, sir. And salute to my bros. Salute to Derek Gaines bringing the energy. Salute to my bro Matt. Salute to everybody in the chat. We can't do this without you guys. And yeah, man, I'll try to cook up something for next week. Like I said, the action figure one. Shout out to Games. It's not a bad idea. I'll talk to the bros about it behind the scenes, and man, appreciate all you guys. That being said, I'm going to leave you word from the usual suspect sponsors. Shout out to everybody and see y'all next week. Catch y'all on the live gaming stream. We out.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50-50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.